Alrighty, morning guys. I think I'm gonna make 2 videos out of this little segment, hauling these machines out to the job. I really like the towing videos, and I like to illustrate how much more I can appreciate having the hydraulic dovetail. Yes, it does stick out 5 feet longer than my old trailer. Total deck space of this thing is 30 feet. Regular old trailer was 20 plus 5, so it would have been a 25, 26 foot worth of actual space. But if you have regular ramps, you cannot flip this up and put a tractor on the top of it. You got to get weird with it. So being that I have hydraulic dovetail like this, it gives me 30 feet worth of deck space, 5 feet extra length, and my wheelbase is still in a spot where it's easier to maneuver this thing into smaller jobs, tighter areas to get it into. So I really like how this thing's configured. My next trailer is going to be 2 feet longer than this, and with a lot more rating. Same thing, the truck will probably be just newer, probably same rating truck. But I just want to show you guys what I got on here in detail. So I got the 6-way dozer blade up here, TL12, 13,000-ish pound unit right there. Plus this guy here. Now the tractor itself, just a base tractor. These things don't weigh a lot. Wheel tractors are light as hell. But you start adding these weights. Look at these things are freaking heavy. So I got that on there. Got a loader on there. So you start off with like a 4,000 pound unit. You add like 1,000 pounds of weight there. You add that, you got another 1,000 pounds, and then I got this up here. So let's just say it weighs 3,500 plus 1,000 pounds plus another 1,000 pounds, or 5,500, and then probably probably another 1,500 pounds right here. So 7,000 pounds total. We might be touching 20,000 pounds, which is still less than the prime jack. So let's get up the road and see how she behaves. I'll turn up the bags just a little bit. Doesn't look like it really needs it, but I think this ride should ride smooth. I just like checking everything as soon as I get down to the gate. That one needs a bump. Stuff sat overnight. It might need just a little bit. Lucky for us, bumping these down real easy, real easy. Simple as that. Everything look good. Bucket still on there. Yep, I'm a fan. Those are locked down, locked down, locked down. Never be too careful when you're checking your load. For some reason, I always, in case somebody's pulling a joke on you, make sure that coupler hasn't been undone. Alright, let's see if she behaves like the 080. .080 excavator, 20,000 pounder. Might have shipped a little early. Come on, truck. Tire doesn't ramp in until 1,800. We're at 1,100 EGT. There you go. Yeah. Cold, brisk morning. The truck's got good power. But third gear is typical up this hill with pretty much any load with this truck. Gets me right about 30 miles an hour. Love the location of my house, love it. But the fact that I got a big hill immediately out the driveway if I go to town, kind of makes it crappy for towing, but we'll get her wound up, make it up this hill. I'd say my calculations on the weight are pretty much right on the money, on around 20,000 pounds. Normally over 20,000 pound payload, that's when the truck really starts to know it. But right now it's not too terrible. Walking right upper. 1150 degrees EGT. 2000 RPM, 26 PSI. Maybe I'm the only one, but it's like every time I haul a different kind of combination, I'm always like, oh, kind of worried about it just a little bit. Like the first couple times I hauled the little blue machine on the Dovetail, it's only like 2,000 pounds. It's pretty light. That Dovetail's rated to haul 10,000, and I got most of the weight on the deck. But when I used to haul or started hauling that little blue guy, because you can't quite see it, all you can see is the straps around the 12, but this one I can actually see the tires. Straps look tight, we're good to go. But every time I'm always like, ugh, triple guessing myself, which I guess is good, make sure I'm not slipping, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get to the job safe and sound if all goes to plan. Hauled this load with Tabit's truck when we did that 2020 3500 test with this brand new Ram. I didn't have the buckets on the Kubota sticking out on the tip of the tail like that. I could definitely, the tail's not moving much, I'll say that, but normally it doesn't move at all, but having the fact that the buckets are sitting right there on the back end of it, got a little aggressive on the EGTs there. 1350. Anyway, I had the mulcher head on the 12 though. The EGT snuck up on me right there. What the heck? I haven't seen it above 13 that deep in a minute. But anyway, so I've hauled this before and had it on the tail like that. It's rated for it, so I'd imagine we should be fine. But it's just kind of funny looking back at her. He's holding good. Like I said, that comfort factor, haven't done it yet. Haven't done it too much anyway. Just kind of walking. Boom, boom, boom. Looks like a big Tex when it's empty. These guys, they cannot get up to speed. Cause me to need to drop a gear. I'm not saying this road's not worthy of having low boys and stuff on, but this corner right here, it gets real spooky when you got a low boy because the axles are all the way at the back of the trailer. Seen Johnny come out in here and he eats up both lanes of this corner every time. And then even when I do this, I got to take her nice and wide. And it's still going into the other lane just a little bit, but this corner right here, you just got to ride the yellow. So I just take her nice and easy in second gear. I got my hazard flasher embers on and bumper, so hopefully somebody can see me because the trailer, she cheats the corner. It's just another one of those moments because we do a lot of work out here, and these kind of corners are annoying enough not having to worry about. It would be nice to have a pilot car. That's what, like the gyro track guys, when they came out here, the guy in the pickup was running pilot for him, so he was pretty much stopping traffic, trying to get people to push wide for the low boy to come through here. Just food for thought when people are always ragging for semis. The logging truck, however, when he goes in and out of here, his trailer tracks different than this. It actually follows the pattern of the truck. It's got weird geometry with the logging truck. It doesn't cheat the corner like one of these do. Logging truck can actually get out of places easier than I can, and he could be longer than me. I think this is a second gear hill down through here. We just take it nice and mellow. We're not in a hurry like that one silver car behind me is. might get mad at somebody hauling because he's going slow. But how mad are you going to be when he gets in an accident because he's going fast? It slows you down for twice, maybe 10 times longer. Why, chances are that his truck, trailer, and load is worth more than your house. So get the off his table. That looks like the bears got the trash this morning. Comment below, you guys got bears in your area? I got a couple teddy bears. Alright, somewhere along here is a wide spot with the gate so I can pull over and get this thing kicked off here. I don't dare drive through the gate loaded because, well, we got to fix the dirt. It's got a pretty nasty ditch right in front of it. New dump trailer in the works, yeah boy. Alright, let's get this old girl kicked off here and get the dirt working. See, he's got this nasty ditch right here, but that's needed because it runs off here, and let's put it in culvert. But for logging purposes, we're going to fill this full of stone, some big stone, so it'll still drain, and then we got some work to do down there. Got to fix a whole skid trail because it's going to be the new driveway, but let's get this undone.
Boys, that Diamond Sea trailer has sure been a game changer. I will admit, getting the hydraulic dovetail in the beginning, there was a learning curve to this thing because the tail does stick out a little bit farther than you're used to compared to conventional max or mega ramps. But once you get the hang of backing it up, taking care of that long tail, and learning where to place equipment on this trailer, it is a little bit tricky. It likes the tongue weight. It has been so great having this thing. Taking the opportunity to haul 2 pieces of equipment one time. I will admit it was nice for a photo and it's nice for making a video, but to illustrate and use this for an example of how awesome this trailer is, because it just saved me over an hour and a half worth of trucking because I didn't need to go back and get another machine. One trip, let's get it done.
Alright, that's all she wrote for towing the doubles over here. Certainly do appreciate the fact that I got the hydraulic dovetail with the extra length so I can haul 2 birds with 1 stone. So if I didn't have that, then I'd be going right back to the house to get the other one, or make life not quite as enjoyable and not have all the tools here on the job that would be nice to have. That thing plus a bucket, yeah, we could probably get it done. But since I have that, it'll make life a lot easier. But hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you're hauling today. We'll see you on the next one. Later. Let's see if he's gonna make it. He's plowing pretty good right there. I'm gonna bring the skid steer and the Kubota tomorrow and grade this and try to make it something, and we'll get some gravel down. You need second gear. I had to go push him.